2019 Volvo XC40. Aren't we full? Do we have the appetite for yet another subcompact luxury crossover SUV? After all, human civilization survived all the way to 2010 without any of these things. By our count, there are more than 10 brands competing in a 160,000 vehicle segment. Yet sales growth is forecast because, to many buyers, the premium badge, design, and high seating position of these small luxury crossovers are far more important considerations than their non-premium transverse engine, front-wheel drive-based powertrains and their compact accommodations. The new Volvo XC40, on sale in March, doesn't overtly challenge the class norms. Volvo hasn't disrupted the segment with a V12, gull-wing doors, or even a longitudinally mounted engine. It's as conventional as the rest of its ilk, but, and this is a major differentiator, the XC40 isn't boring. These little vehicles may be useful, inoffensive, and loved by customers, but to those of us who value driving dynamics they're almost all terminally dull to pilot. Robot. Tough little robot is how Volvo characterizes the XC40's exterior styling. Unlike the larger XC60 and the XC90 that trade on clean, smooth, and aggressive forms, the XC40 is a little goofier, especially when fitted with the available white roof. There's a clamshell hood with a tiny plastic Swedish flag flapping out from under it, a punched-in grille, scalloped doors, and a kicked-up beltline. The XC40's design ensures that the small Volvo isn't simply a homunculus of its larger kin. You can avoid the white roof. The XC40 looks better with a body-colored or black roof, but there's no removing the elongated rectangular trim piece in the C-pillar that hides the seam between the roof and the rest of the body, or the fact that the rear door appears to have been pulled off a previous generation Jeep Compass. The first version of the XC40 to arrive this March will be the T5. Under its aluminum hood is Volvo's turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-four with 248 horsepower and 258 pounds-to-foot of torque. An 8-speed automatic does the shifting and all-wheel drive is standard. A few months after the T5 arrives it will be joined by the T4, which will have a smaller turbo, 184 horsepower, and front-wheel drive. With the 248 horsepower engine, the T5 punches hard and moves the estimated 3,800-pound XC40 along briskly. The claimed, and believable, 0 to 60 mph time is 6.2 seconds. There's no word yet on fuel economy, but we'd guess that the EPA's ratings will come in at 24 miles per gallon city and 31 highway. Volvo made it a point to show us the large door pockets made possible by relocating the audio speakers to the top of the dashboard. There's also a big cubby hole below the armrest, drawers under the seats, and a removable trash bin behind the shifter. 2 USB chargers sit below the touchscreen, one serves as a power source while the other connects to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Backseat space is adult-friendly, and the rear doors are large and open wide to make loading a child's car seat easier. The hatch can be opened and closed with a quick kick under the rear bumper, and there's a 2-piece floor that can be folded up and integrates grocery bag holders. Rear seats fold 60/40 and have a small pass-through for long, narrow objects. Removing the parcel shelf is simple, and it can be stored, upside down, under the floor. Pricing will start at $34,195 for the 184 horsepower XC40 T4 with front-wheel drive. The more powerful T5 model opens at $36,195 for an all-wheel drive XC40 Momentum. The top of the range, and the one we drove on the launch program, the T5 AWD-R design, starts at $38,695. Loaded with options, the Volvo's price can reach past $45,000. We were charmed by the XC40. Both in design and dynamics, the XC40 is way more fun than we expect from such vehicles. Here's hoping that bodes well for the fortunes of this model in the segment at large.